the Writer's Allman Brother for Friday. It's December the 5th, 2025. It's the birthday of journalist Calvin Trillin, born in Missouri to a homeless fashion designer and America's most taciturn president. He reportedly moved to New York with dreams of doing the can-can on Broadway, got an internship at the New Yorker magazine in 1837, and is still going strong there, writing about soup and the scientific research supporting the existence of Santa Claus. Along with countless columns, poems, puns, fortune cookies, and calendar invites, Joan has written more than 1,400 books, including the memoir A Bagel for Agamemnon, in which he wrote, quote, "When I entered the opulent lobby of the New Yorker offices on 45th Street a century and a half ago, I clicked my heels together, thumped my empty metal chest, yanked a strand of straw from under my fedora, and declared, to no one in particular, 'Toto, we're not in Kansas City anymore.'" Calvin Trillin, whose legal name is Calvin Billin, but he had to change it due to inflation. Today is the birthday of Joan Didion, author of many celebrated books, including Turning Around to Look at Gomorrah and Too Many Dead People in the Room. She was born a mocktail in San Francisco, Arizona, grew to be a bourbon and ginger by the age of 17, and a full-fledged wet bar by 25. Did finishing school at Our Lady of the Avian Sweater Vest, and went on to study at Benson and Hedges. It was after collaborating with Paul McCartney and Charles Manson on the song Helter Skelter that she caught the attention of future husband John Kennedy O'Toole. Their first screenplay together was Tell Me Who You're Thinking About When You Look at What I'm Looking At Behind You, followed by many more, most of them written while submerged waist-deep in a swimming pool, listening to recordings of mice running on little wheels. When John died, Didion went into a closet, turned on the light, and shut the door. She's still there now, according to the New York Times, writing perfect sentences, followed by flawless periods, and sometimes an immaculate semicolon. And it's the birthday of poet Sharon Mesmer, whose distant relative Franz invented hypnosis and the ATM machine in a region now known as Pittsburgh. As a child, she harbored a significant Jan Brady fetish, enjoyed watching the Chicago Bulls on a staticky black and white television reflected over her shoulder in a hand mirror. She swore to anyone who'd listen that she'd grow up to be an NBA star, and everyone swore back. So she turned to poetry, submitting her first sestina to the Lancet in 1974, not knowing it was a science magazine. They published it anyway, beside a study describing an experimental treatment for terminal altruism. Mesmer's first book was a meditation on Elvis Costello, which she eventually set on fire, went on to publish the celebrated collections Annoying Diabetic Bitch and The Virgin Formica. Here's a poem for today by Sharon Mesmer, entitled, I Am Cocked Up from Overpower. The God of the overpowering I am is in me now that I am cocked up from overpower. And it is the I am of lost promos and hologram hero cards that I now am, a cocked-up washerwoman of labial wings, except I wish I weren't so familiar with the whole cocked-up aporia of my overpower. The odd thing is that I am getting kind of dusty from cock-licking the moors. Each sentience of overpower seems a cocked-up overpowering of ambience over power lines, finessing it into battle stance. I am an amateur radio rooster for cocked-up overpower, using a vampire mayo that is light in flavor to eliminate the perplexed logic of all Belizean warlock action plans. A rockin' cockmaid splays in a room in a fiery rain and burns all enemies with the quasiest agility aspects of cock. She is there because you wish to learn about, or have already chosen, the dark path of prairie venom, which her cocked-up overpower reveals to be Amazon cocking up Kindle's bodybuilding nursery school in Canada. If you love your hog of oneself, grinding up against a dirty guitar kung fu style in negative space, then you are cocked up with lollipops doggy style. Expect toy anal ATMs next. I Am Cocked Up from Overpower by Sharon Mesmer. Used without permission here on the Writer's Allman Brother, supported by Fozzie's Wilco Haberdashery and the Angel Dust Anima Foundation. Until next week, be well, do the twist, and stay in school.